We continue to celebrate Black history, which includes the success of the Tuskegee Airmen, the country's first Black military pilots.
And one of the oldest living airmen lives right here in New Mexico. Anchor Kaylin Norwood has his story.
The Tuskegee Airmen made history as they escorted bombers to their targets during World War II.
They were successful as a unit.
And broke barriers.
Understood that they were exemplars. They understood that they were setting a standard.
Before 1941, African Americans couldn't be pilots with the U.S. Army Corps, a predecessor to the Air Force. But that changed during World War II with the Tuskegee Airmen, and James Clayton Flowers was one of them.
I was a lieutenant in charge.
At 106, Flowers, who resides in Las Cruces, is now one of the oldest living Tuskegee Airmen. The unit became the United States' first Black military airmen that flew missions, but weren't yet treated as equals.
Well, they wanted to keep Black folks segregated from white folks. So they figured if they went to Tuskegee, it was a Black institution. So they set up a separate Black outfit in Tuskegee. And it was there that I began teaching in the cadet ground school.
They're fighting racism and they're fighting the enemy at the same time.
John Torino is with the Air University at Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama, which continues to serve as a training center. He says during World War II, things were very much segregated.
The Army Air Forces as an organization was probably not very spun up about having Black pilots, probably just as racist in some respects as the rest of the Army in that, maybe more so in a couple other ways. And they didn't want to have the training done at Maxwell or another base that already existed.
And that's why African American pilots trained at Tuskegee. But the college-educated airmen didn't let the challenges stop them. According to Tuskegee University, they ended up having one of the lowest loss records of all the escort fighter groups and were in demand by Allied bomber units.
They were Black, and they were good.
And helped make a difference for future generations.
The Tuskegee Airmen as an organization after the war and what they've done to promote education and to promote inclusion and equality decades after the war has really also cemented their reputation in that respect.
Kaylin Norwood, KOAT Action 7 News.
After serving as an airman, Flowers became a teacher and has 3 children.